Hello there. Welcome back to Blue Harvest Vintage Toys. Yes, another book. This time it's the Miller's Sci-Fi and Fantasy Collectible book. Quite interesting. I will be giving this away as it's Star Wars Day today, May the 4th. Star Wars Day is every day for me, but if you want to come to the live stream tonight, if anybody that comments on the live stream tonight can go into the draw to win this book, and end of the night I will draw it out. So if you're interested in getting this book, $14.99. Well, we can have a look through it. You won't want it if you're going to look through it. So we're going to have a quick look through it. Obviously, it's not just Star Wars; it's all sci-fi and fantasy collecting. Miller's are best known for all their antique books, things like that. Look at that. I think Junkman had a thing on that, didn't he? Because imagine firing a peasant at the back of your throat. But yeah, the late 50s, early 60s, I think it had a gold finish. That's pretty cool. Estimated 4,000 to 5,000. I mean, this book was 2000 and... I'll have a look. 2003, this book. 2003, so you can imagine how much that's worth now. So we go from the 1900s to 2003. Action figures, good place to start. Obviously Star Wars. Most iconic figures. A 12-inch. See the prices, obviously, don't mean a lot right now. Well, to be honest with you, looking at it, £5 to £10. I mean, that's not going to be. That's about £60. Without the weapons, maybe. The Migos, Star Trek. I had that's Bones. I had Spock. My dog chewed his foot off and his boot. I remember having the Star Trek 3 figures. I had the ships as well. The Doctor Who. I had a few Star Trek. I've been collecting a few recently. Oh, Doctor, look at that 12-inch. Oh, I remember the Battlestar Galactica. I had that. I think I got that from W.H. Smith's in a sale. Black Hole, I remember having some of those as well. Masters of the Universe. Buff Rogers, wow. Until the 1990s. Buzz, you could never get him. Straight away you couldn't get him anywhere, but if you go into a Disney store now, there's thousands of them. There's Planet of the Apes figures. Books and annuals. Wow. These must be from the 50s, yeah, because the 50s, sci-fi was pretty big in the 50s. Leia Brackett there. Did the first draft for Empire Strikes Back. I don't know if it actually mentions it. I don't think it mentions it there. But it's quite ironic. I mean, I'd love a Leia Brackett book. She sent the first draft in for Empire Strikes Back, and then she tragically died. iRobot. There you go. iRobot. Original. '84. Oh, look at these. These are iconic. War of the Worlds. They've got to be worth more than that, surely. Well, they are. Well, they will be now. Conan. Tarzan, Martian Chronicles. I remember watching that in the late 70s, early 80s. Late 70s probably. I had loads of Star Trek books. Late 70s. Tron. I had to Tron, that's a pretty good book. The Alex UFO, I had that. You had that annual. Never watched the programme, but I had the annual. I've just picked up a Star Trek annual, I think from 1974. It's pretty good. Comics. I don't know, Golden Age. I used to get at least 10 comics a week. At one point. Wolverine. Punisher, I used to like Punisher. The more modern ones now. Graphic novels, I had Killing Joke. Great graphic novel, that one. The manga, the Star Wars manga. There we go. I was talking to somebody yesterday about Big Trek. I was actually looking to get one, but they redid it in the 2000s, 2010, around there. And that's the only one you can really find at a decent price on eBay. Oh, the Dalek. I saw one of them in a toy fair. It's palitoy as well. I saw one of them in a toy fair. And it was only £20 and I never picked it up. I don't know why. Oh, talking K9. Had that. Tron. I always wanted that. Always wanted that. They never brought them out. So NECA. Oh, that NECA for the 20th anniversary. The original ones I could never find. Yeah, the 20th anniversary collectors. Even that, I would love that. I'm gonna have a. I think I'm gonna have a look for that one. Here we go. He's there. What the hell's going on there? Those are totally repro by the look of it. What? SC5 we were talking about on the live stream of the night. Jabba the Hutt's coming. He should be on his way this week because I've got a Princess Leia, Slave Leia to go on it too. So I'm just going to be making a diorama of Jabba's palace. I've not got a Millennium Falcon, I've got half of one. And I've not got a land speeder. I've never had a land speeder. Why has it got Wicket from the Ewoks? Robots, oh, they're brilliant. Lost in Space. That is fantastic, is that one? Forbidden Planet robot. Micronauts, look at that. Oh, I can remember those being I did have some of the little guys, and I did have some kind of Micronaut, I can't remember which it was, but I absolutely adored those. Airfix. Oh dear, they used to take you back, don't they? Transformers. L2. Look at that Robocop. I just bought a 3PO baggie. Removable limbs with the bag in the baggie, sealed. So I'm quite happy about that. I would love an Action Man. I would love an Action Man. Just a basic figure in the box. I would love one. I collected Action Man before I collected Star Wars, so yeah. It's funny, I always ask people, why is it that we collected Action Man before Star Wars, but we remember Star Wars more fondly. Even though Action Man is fantastic. Bionic Woman. Never had a Bionic Woman. I had a Bionic Man, but not a Bionic Woman. Look at that Tron doll. See, Tron is really big in the sci-fi fantasy realm, but no. Yes, the film is quite boring. Yes, I know, but it is iconic. I think I've only watched it twice all the way through, to be honest with you. And the sequel, I've only watched once. But it's just the thought of it, it's just the world and how good it can be, or could be. That is amazing. It's like a bit like Frustration, isn't it? But that'd be pretty cool to have. I don't remember that one. There is the Death Star game. They got re-released with the Tarkin figure. I had the original Tron game. Vaguely remember that. X-Wing Aces, just a repurposed game. They did that with all their games. Did Kenner just slap Star Wars on it, and you shoot in TIE fighters instead of I don't know what they were. They were biplanes, I think, before. $6 million man. Tomitronic, talking about that yesterday. A friend of mine just found his in his loft. Here we got the dinky cars. Oh, a Traker. They did the gold version of that, didn't they? Because I had it just a couple of years back. You see those all the time. All the time. All battered though. Not so much the Shadows, and the Interceptors. If he does do an Interceptor, you never see the missile, obviously. SPV, that got re-released a few years back. There you go. That is probably the best car that I've ever had. Diecast car. I've had it twice. And that's the 66 version because it's got the red hubcaps. And it hasn't got the tow bar for the trailer for the backboat. Lady Penelope, yeah, another iconic one that never had because it was pink. You wouldn't buy a pink car, and boys wouldn't back in the day. Joe 90s, bit before my time. Obviously Thunderbird 2, another iconic toy, another fantastic toy. I remember mine being blue, not green. Space 1999, the Space, I always remember seeing those and never getting one. Again, Terror Hawks were a bit after my time, but I still watched it, I still loved it. Didn't get any of the toys. I was tempted at the time, but I think they're worth a bit more than £10 to £20 right now. There you go. That copter is fantastic. I had a few copters of the James Bond line, but the Batcopter with the winch. But trying to find one of these with all the propellers, because they're easily snap off, and the winch is just unbelievable. Now this must be a prototype version. This has got to be a prototype. Yeah, because that never lifted up. They just shot out the front, and the wings came out. It was different colours. Obviously, in the real model from Buck Rogers, that bit wasn't there, but they had to put that on safety because these 2 points would have been really sharp. I always wanted to cut that bit off of my my Starfighter. Oh, I remember seeing those in the toy shop. Never had the Klingon battlecruiser. Had a cheaper unboxed version of the Enterprise, and I remember flying it one day, and it They smashed on the ground and blew up. That's probably the only toy I've ever destroyed in my entire life, and I was gutted, so I never did it again. The Green Hornet original version. I collected James Bond cars. I had every single one. So I had all the shuttles, all the helicopters, everything you could think of. James Bond, I had. Ray guns, very popular with some people. Not, I mean, the Dan Dare gun goes for a lot of money. A lot of money. Got that one, Doctor Who, Anti-Dalek. Wow, that's pretty cool. Models and replicas. Interesting. I had one of those. I built one of those once. I must have got it really cheap. Trading cards. Tops must be in here, obviously. Very modern ones there. The old Star Trek ones. Not something I've really collected. I think I'm more collected stickers for my football albums, things like that. Independence Day, I remember those. Harry Potter, I remember those. Miscellaneous. Look at that, oh wow, that would have been amazing to have. See, again, I've got to remember the trading cards. We really didn't get trading cards that much in this country. There was more this type of thing. The bubblegum cards, the confectionery cards, out the little sweet cigarettes. Used to get little cards like that. Oh, the old Batman ones there would have been cool to collect. I had the Tazo, had the full set of Tazos. Posters, I love posters. I really need one for my wall. A quad poster. Oh, Flash Gordon, imagine having one of those. Wow. There's an auction going on at the moment. I'm looking at getting one of these. There's a Supergirl one, which is not brilliant, but £15 it is, so I'm thinking about getting it. See, even something like the Star Trek motion picture, it's quite iconic, so I'd rather have Star Trek 2, I think, or even 3. Also, I'd love a Star Wars poster, but they're just too expensive. Ghostbusters, now they are quite reasonable, so that could be an option. But again, I want the quad. I don't want the US release version. Licensed products. Palitoy again there, look, modelling set. The Play-Doh. Videos and DVDs. Tron, there's a lot of Tron in here, isn't there? Which is good. VHS of Tron. Audio. Oh, disgusting. I've just been looking at one of them, to be honest with you. I want the 7-inch. I've been told there's a first edition red vinyl. So I'm looking for that. Oh, tins. Lunch boxes. I want a Star Wars one, but I wouldn't mind the Return of the Jedi. I'd love the Empire Strikes Back as well, though, with them in the cockpit. That'd be pretty cool. Somebody has just seen. I've just seen somebody with one of those. So if it's 150, 250, I might. If he's got it on he's doing an auction. So if he's got it on his auction, I'm gonna try and get that. I know it looks crap and totally. I had the soap. I had the 3PO. I don't think I had the R2. I don't know why I didn't have the R2, but I had the, and I used it. What an idiot. James Bond stuff. I loved James Bond as a kid. Spire loved me. Train set, Harry Potter train set. I still wouldn't mind one of those. That'd be pretty cool going around the room. Props and promo. Again, props are really expensive, but so nice to have. I'd love a piece of the Death Star, I think, something like that. I did an article, I think that might have been #1 on the top 10 highest selling Star Wars products. Blade Runner. Again, Tron. Press kit from Tron. 40 to 60. Oh, I'd love that. Ephemera. James Earl Jones. Oh, I'd love a James Earl Jones signature. I've got Jeremy Bullock's. Oh, him at Diamond as well. That'd be nice to have. So all mine are signed on me Black Series and Elite Series and things like that. All my figures, really. I've got some photos that I've got signed, but this guy really loves Tron. I don't blame him, but there you go. Dinky advertising. Exclusive preview ticket for Tron. Wow. That arcade machine. I love that arcade machine. So that's it. That arcade machine, I remember going from school every night to play the Star Wars sit down one on the Tron. So if you enjoyed that book and you'd like to own it for yourself, just watch our live stream, and everybody that comments on it gets a chance to win it. Can't say further than that. So you're gonna have to subscribe, aren't you? You're gonna have to like my channel, subscribe it, share it out to everybody, and we'll try and get the community a bit bigger. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and may the toys be with you.